Okay, guys, good morning, guys. So today we are going to be building a simple blog article page. Okay, so these are our objectives. We are going to be practicing with semantic tags such as header tag, article tag, section tag, footer tag, along with proper nesting attributes. All right. So these are our instructions. We are going to open our text editor and create a file named blogpost.html. But because we are using CodePen already created HTML, CSS, JavaScript files automatically for us. So we won't need to do this. But they are using a standard text editor like VS Code, Sublime Text, Notepad++, then you definitely have to create your HTML file from scratch, okay? Or CodePen already created it for us here. Then you build. Then these are the tasks we are completing. We are going to define our document type HTML, okay? Your basic HTML structure, okay? Then you add a title in the head section, my first blog post, okay? And we are going to use a header that includes the blog name and a short tagline using H1 and our P tag. Then we are going to use a section to contain the blog article also. Then inside the section, we are going to use article to write a sample blog post, our header, heading element, a paragraph, image. Then we are going to also use a footer to add copyright. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, because I'm using my PC, okay, I'm going to rearrange this so that we can all get a better. So I'm going to change the view. Yes. So now, so all our codes will be showing this white panel. Okay. Yes. So we are going to define our HTML structure. Don't forget your apostrophe, then your document type, which is HTML. Okay. Then you define your HTML tag, opening and closing HTML tag. Okay. Then we are going to open the head tag. Okay, opening and closing. Then we are also going to open the body tag. All right. So according to our task, we are going to define our meta tag. Okay, we are going to define the character set, the viewport, and then the title, which is going to be my first blog post. Okay, so that is inside our head. Remember, whatever you are putting in your head does not show in your browser. My first blog post. So we are going to define our meta tag above our title. Okay. So the first one, the meta tags are self-closing tags. Okay. So we are going to define our character set. Okay. We want to use UTF-8. Our character set. UTF-8. Okay. Then we're also going to define our viewport using the meta tag. Name is equals to viewport. Okay. Content is equals to width is equals to device minus width. Okay. So we are setting the width, and then you put a comma, then initial scale. Initial scale is equal to 1.0. All right. So now we are done. So what this does is we are setting the viewport width. Okay, the width of your browser. This width of your browser. All right. Yes. Then this one is the character set. Okay, that's encoding. So now we are going to start writing our code now. Remember, we want to build a simple blog article page, right? A simple blog article page. So we need to rename it. Let me come here and rename simple blog art page. Nice. So now we are going to start with our semantic elements. We are going to have two semantic elements. We are going to have the header semantic element, and we're also going to have the section semantic element, and also the footer, three semantic elements. We'll start by creating the first one, header. The second one will be section. And the third one will be footer. Yeah. So in our header, we are going to be having two elements. Okay. We are going to be having our H1 element and then our P element. Okay. H1, then P element. So in our H1, we are going to be writing Anthony's tech blog. Okay. So this is like head section, the header section. Anthony's tech blog. Okay. Now, can you see? Now, this is now showing. So, like I explained in the previous post, it is only the things you write in your code you write in your body tag that will be showing on your browser. All right. So now, then we have sharing thoughts on technology, coding, and creativity. Sharing thoughts on technology, sharing thoughts on technology, coding, and creativity. Yes. So can you see? That's what we are going to have in our header semantic tag. Okay, now we are going to move to our section semantic tag. And in this section semantic tag, we are going to have our article tag also. So we want to put an article. So this way, this is like the main content. Article. Okay. So now we are going to have firstly we are going to have an H2 element and then a P tag. Okay. So I'm just going to, because of time, I'm just going to copy and paste the content, our H2. So let's start H2. So yeah, I will just copy and paste. Why I love building with HTML and CSS. Okay, these are our heading elements. Then we have our P tag also. So I'm just going to copy and paste the content. Okay. P tag. You can just put anything, describe what you want to write. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. I mean, something's wrong somewhere. Let me debug it. Okay. Okay. So now you can you see now? You know the reason why this P tag is giving us um the same size as this H2 is because there's a syntax error here. Remember, I taught you that you have to be very careful with your syntax. So there's a duplicate of this. That's the reason why it is extended. So once I remove this, the P tag, can you see now? So we can replace it, the content of the P tag here. Nice. So can you see now? So you have to be very careful your opening tag and your closing tag. Okay, nice. So now we are going to be attaching an image um, to it. Okay, so we are going to open our image tag SRC. Okay, then hot. So these are the attributes of our image element. Um, a sample block design. So this hot alternative text is sample block design. So I want to show you something. Why? Yes. So should in case your image that you want to attach is failing, so it is always good to put an alternative text so that people will know that there's an image here. Can you see it's not showing the image now, but it's showing a description of what the image is. Okay. So now let's look for an image that we can actually put for a junior. I hope this works. Oh, can you see? Now this image is failing. Okay, it is failing, but this alternative text is still there. Okay, so it helps you when you create or when you write the code for an image element, you have to attach an alternative text to it. So let's look at an image. Um, so let's look for this. So you right click on the image you want, right click, and then you copy the image address. I just hope the image address is not so long. Okay. Hey, we can't use this. It is so much. Let's check another one. Well, I think this is still okay. It's not too much. So let's just use it. Okay. Uh, Let me look for another image. I'm looking for images with short URLs. Aha. Let me look for another one. Yeah, I'm showing you all this process so that it becomes easy for you also. You can know what we are doing, and then you can know how to get image URLs. Yes, so we have one already. So can you see this Jumia URL is not short, it's not long rather. Okay, so we have our image now. Why I love building with HTML, CSS. So now we can also add a width and height to this image element. So I'm going to show you. You want the size to increase or reduce. You can control it by adding your width um, attribute, width, let's say 300 pixel. You will see, can you see the width has reduced? Let's use 100. Can you see? So we can set the height to 100 pixel. Yes, so we have been able to control the size of the image using this width attribute, height attribute. Don't forget your image element. Use your source attribute. That's where you put the URL, then your alternative text, okay, then your width and your height. So you can play around this. This pixel is a unit of measurement. Okay, so we are moving forward. So we are done with everything we want to put in this section. Okay, this is our article. Now we are going to move on to the footer. Nice. Now we want to uh, write a footer. This is what we are going to do. We want to write our footer element. We want to add a copyright. Copyright. Okay. So we are going to, inside our footer, we are going to create a paragraph element. Then I'm going to show you something now. This ampersand. Okay. 2025 Anthony's Tech Blog. 2025 Anthony's Tech Blog. Let's put all rights reserved. All rights reserved. So we have a proper website now. So can you see how our website looks like? Can you see? So can I show you something on Jumia? Let's check their footer. Okay, Jumia does not have that. Mm, let's check tech. So can you see their footer section? So this part is the footer, okay? This black part, they only added CSS to it. So you put your elements in it. Can you see copyright C 2025, all rights reserved? So I just show you how to do that, right? This is what we have here. C 2025, this symbol here is what produced this C that you are seeing here. 2025 Anthony's Tech Blog, all rights reserved. Can you see copyright C 2025, all rights reserved? So presently we have our simple blog article page. If you have learned something today, can you give us a like and then drop a comment? Thank you.